Hello guys, welcome back. Train Simulator 2013. I just did third rail mill part 1. I finished it, you can see the check. First time I finished that actually. And now to complete the scenario bit, I'll do part 2, which is 10 minutes longer, difficulty medium. And as you can see, I've already completed it once. But for the heck of it, I'll do it again. Part 2, take the class 325 set from Southall to Reading with a class 47 supplying traction. Let's go. Here we are. The scenario loads a lot faster than some other scenarios. Let's see, we got a class 47 at the head of the train. Second department clear to Reading. We are expected to arrive into the down goods line at Reading. So let's not forget to double check that all the switches are correct. Let's have a look. Where are we? That's Southall, of course, where I finished the last scenario. Now we're going back to Reading. 27 miles. Am I clear? I have a green light. Brakes off. Gear forward. And let's head off. It's breathing on. Don't need it really, because as you can see, the only task I have is going to Reading down goods, stop there, and that's it. So at the moment it's just full throttle ahead. Signals are green. Press the tab now to see if ahead is anything. Might be any yellow or red light signals, but none of that. Here we go. That little bell you heard, the little bell you heard was for the upcoming signal. It's a little heads up, like, hey, there's a signal coming. It's green, no worries. Speeding up. I just got onto the 19 miles per hour section. Not speeding up so fast, but hey, here's some nice little tracks here. Let's have a look. Have not been used for a while, as you can see. Full of weeds, plants, all that crap. Uh-oh, bad maintenance. But they do have a signal there at the end, which is still working, that's good. So, back to our train. My 4 coaches. Coaches. So noisy under the underpasses. Anyway, 4 coaches. Who are you? Passing M6. 614 from Slough to Pennington. Okay, good to know. He was waiting for me probably to pass. So now you can carry on. Let's have a look on the map. Well, calling it map. That's the one. Yeah, he's going now. As you can see, crossing over. He's probably going to cross over again. To the right here. Yep. Oh, that's no button. No. Of course. Of course, I wasn't paying attention. There was a warning coming up that I had to verify that I saw next light, which was probably a yellow or a red. Should be yellow, of course, which comes first. You can see that. But look ahead. Nope, no signal here yet. But I was too late, so the emergency brake automatically applies, meaning I come to a full stop. That's just great. Okay, now. Yeah, well, that's what you get being a train driver, not paying attention. Brakes off, forward, and throttle up. ETA is 3 minutes past 7, less than half an hour. Which is odd because this scenario is supposed to be only half an hour. But it's still... it's a bit more, but that's okay. It's 24 miles until Reading. Now let's hope I don't get this contracted again and get the emergency brake on. So look, is this a sign that says 1690? Over the 90. That's my panel says here. Go 90 miles an hour. Let's go. Hello, your bus. See, it's well, to those of you familiar with this, it's a beautiful game. Of course, the most emphasis is put on trains, the tracks, and all that, and the buildings. If you play it for a while, you'll notice there's quite some repetition in the buildings. But that's okay, of course, because that's okay, because the main focus. Of course, on the trains, you can see the repetition in all the buildings keeps repeating. There is some original stuff in there. You'll see a lot of, especially the factories. Very nice. Yeah, sometimes I'm repeating myself in case there was some loud noise. I don't think I can be heard well, so I'll just repeat myself. Forgive me. As I said, you must forgive me because of all the loud noise. We're moving on. You should see in a few moments, 1 mile from now, less than a mile, up to a 75 miles per hour section. Just barely reached that speed. Slow down. So here's the signal warning me. Both the sign on the side and the signal telling me speed change is coming. Let's get the throttle down, a little bit of brake gradually, and self-lap. That's enough. I can let go now because there's still some pressure on it. By the time that's gone, a bit more. See. Now I'm perfectly under 75. Let's warn the people. Look out, look out. So nice of me to warn the people on the platforms. Okay, now I'm hoping for a faster section to come soon. Where am I? Where am I? And why am I going so slow? Usually you go slow when there are a lot of turns. This is the Bristol Temple Heads and Express, it seems. High speed. Let's see, are there any corners? Not really. Some switches here. But I'm going straight, so it's all good. I need to slow down. There is a train, not on my tracks. I can speed up a little bit. It's still a long way to Tipperary. 20 miles to go. Warn them. Look out. Look out. And once again, as you can see, no one died at the platform. All thanks to my warnings. Trying to find a balance a bit. This train, as far as I know, has no cruise control like the ICE has. So you have to find a nice balance that you don't go too fast. When the speed limit is 75, you can go up to 75.9. As soon as you hit 76, you'll get a overspeed warning, and it will cost you some points. So it's always the trick to find a nice balance between not speeding up, not slowing down, and then you still have to pay attention that you're not going down or uphill. Of course, when you've got the exact right speed and you're going downhill, then that speed will make sure you go overspeed very fast if you're not paying attention. So always pay attention to those things, or you'll get the minus points. I'm not playing career now, so that's okay. Welcome to Train Simulator, where the points don't matter. As you can see, I still have F6 on, so I can see the trains. Turn it off now. Okay, there was a lot of sound in one. Both horn bells inside, like that one. Let's see, the ATA is 1 minute less. We'll get there. 20 minutes to go. Of course, that's a huge difference. If you would be a real train driver, you wouldn't get as bored as fast, I guess. So it's very tempting while you're playing this game and you just go straight. The signals are all green. Very tempting to do something else, like watch TV or browse the internet or whatever. But it's also likely then that you miss a signal or an instruction to slow down or something. And then all the work could be for nothing. Don't let it happen to you. Let's have a look around. Oh, I noticed I didn't even turn my lights on. There we go. Nice. That's something that they did in the last update, I noticed. You never used to have the lights actually showing on objects, such as on the ground, but also if you're in a station, you'll notice the lights actually reflect off, well, basically material now. So that's a nice little change. You actually see it having some effect. Platform. Yeah, I know, a bit late, but hey, 15 miles. Good, who's coming? F6. It's the Maidenhead, Paddington, local. I don't know a lot about this train, but I can see it wasn't a fast one, so it's a local, not an express. Yeah, it's quite easy. I don't even have to drop anything off, disconnect or anything. Uncouple is the right term. Correct term. Correct is the correct term to use instead of right. So yeah, just going there, stopping, and done. Hey, let's warn them on time. Surely they hear that. It's the Intercity bearing mail. Yeah, sorry, only got mail. No passengers. Let's have a free look around. Free roaming. It's a soccer field. See, these are some nice details that you have in the game. I'm assuming actually that this is actually in the real world. There's also a soccer field at this part of the track. And these roads are all like lifelike. They're all there in real life, in the real world. So the cities, of course, and the housing, yeah, well, of course the makers of the game are limited to a fixed set of houses, so they can't build every city exactly as it is. But if you're inside a city, then usually they do have some yeah, typical landmarks. You'll see that when we get to Reading, probably. I've never been, but if you have, you'll see like, hey, I know that building. I hope. I don't know. Ooh, what a time. Great timing. Ding ding. Like I said, ding ding, because the signal is coming. It's green. It's quite boring. Later on I'll take you on some more challenging scenarios. But this is a nice warm-up. It's not my first, but one of my first train simulator gameplays, playthroughs. Hoping you'll like it. And sorry if it's a bit boring, but there's not really a lot happening in this scenario. So, the best thing to do is just enjoy the view. 10 miles to go to Reading, a bit more. By the time we get there, I hope we'll get some a bit change in signals. Let's look. This is Reading already, where I have to stop. I'm coming from the east. Here's my path. Here's my path. This is me, red, blue, everyone else. And you can see the dark blue, well, the blue purplish line is where my path is basically reserved. It's where I'm going. Now it of course makes sense that I'm going straight ahead, so why have the line? The line's very important when you come near switches. You want to be sure that you're on the correct path ahead of you. Here for example at Twyford. See some switches. I'll most likely just go straight ahead. But in some scenarios you have a lot of switching to do, and that is very important to know if you're on the right one. Sometimes you have to change it yourself, sometimes you have to wait a bit for traffic control to do it. Now my train is that far gone that the free roam camera is following it now. Because for the game can only create a world in a specific area around the train. If it becomes too much, it would take up a lot of memory from your computer, from the game and your computer. So now, at this moment, I'm at the edge of what the computer can follow, the game can follow. I think this might actually be my train in a distance. Let's do a close-up. You can see everything. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. All the trees and the houses still had to be visualized basically, because I was so far away, and the game only loads what it needs to. When you're near the place with your camera, that's when it shows you everything. So if you're far away, let's go far away again. There's my train. See if we can do it again. How far can I go back? The higher I go, the faster I can go on the horizontal. Here we are. I'm automatically being pulled too far away. And then we go to the train and see. Yeah, not too bad. F60. That's the Reading to. I cannot read it anymore. Express. Not Express. "10 minutes to go. ETA. I've already taken off 3 minutes. I think it started at 3 past 7. My ETA was, and now it's 7. with 7 miles to go. Speed has dropped a bit. Speed up a bit too. Speed up to 75 miles per hour. Not too fast, easy does it. Throttle down, see what happens if I'm still speeding up. I am. So that's good. 12%. See what that does. Stay stable. Luckily the track is flat here. Still speeding up a bit, I see. So 12 to 10%. I was at 10% before. Seemed like a good speed. It's slowing down a bit. As you can see, and it goes by 0.1 mile per hour again. All signals still green. Bit boring, I'm sorry. But together we will make it to the end. Yay, that must be Twifford. I don't know why is that so good. Nope. Totally forgot that. More people. I think I'm in Twitter. I'm going to 5 4. Yeah. Stop. Hello. Phew. I was afraid my horn got stuck there. That would have made for an annoying last 5 minutes. Yeah, with F6 you also used to see the platforms, the name of the stations, I mean, as you pass them, just like you see name of trains. But here you also see the name of stations normally. Hey, look, it's another green light. It's red now. Reading is 3.5 miles. It's actually Reading down goods, so that might be outside of the station. Let's look ahead and see if I can almost there. And Reading down goods, as you can see, is next to the station. So path is set to almost to Reading already. You can see here the blue line, and I'm going to down goods, which is the left of these 3 lines. Now you can see here that my path has been planned a bit more. There's a switch coming here, and I believe the maximum speed is 40 for that. Ah, here it says 50. So important, always look ahead if switches are coming, because you will have to speed down. Slow down, yeah. Slow up, speed down, haha. Yeah. Double yellow blinking light, meaning the next one will be yellow. I'm pressing Q to confirm that I saw it. It removes this warning here that you see, the big exclamation mark. Is the single yellow blinking light. I'm just going to slow down a bit. That's the next one. See the yellow not blinking or red. Pressing tab, but that's okay, so don't need to press permission, so the next light is not red. Let's see, where am I? Almost at the first switch. light, I mean signal. Speed is okay, I can slow down a bit more. I have to go 50 here, doing 45. Soon I'll have to go to 40 and 25 even. So, slowing down. Finally, something to do. Slow down a bit more. You can see already from the switch here that I'm going right. You actually visually see. Oh, that's too slow already. So you can visually see how the switches are. I like those little details. It's not even a detail, of course. In a train sim game, it's very important. Here you can see that I'm going right again. You can see by the way the switches are set. And I see a red light. I press tab to ask for approval, and when I showed that I saw the warning with Q, pressed Q, the light went green to confirm that I know there's well, in this case I have to stop, but it also confirms anything else, as in I'm going left here. Yeah, it confirms like if you have to slow down, things like that. Going straight, parking next to the platform, it seems. If I'm talking bullshit, then it's just because I am, well, very ignorant to this game. I like it very much, unfortunately I do not know much. But I hope that you enjoy this game as I do, just for the fun of it, playing it. Here we go, coming to a stop. The backside is also nicely next to the platform. Past the signal, also important, I think. Of course, the easiest way is just to look at the yellow line. But I also prefer to actually look outside if I pass the signals, so I'm within them. And there we go, scenario complete. Good work, driver, you have completed the task set successfully. Mind you, they were not very difficult. Please tune in next time. Subscribe to my channel so you can see when the next time is. I'll get you some more difficult scenarios where the signals will be well, hopefully a lot different than just green. I can do some freight missions, who knows. Subscribe and find out. For now, thank you for watching this part 2 of this scenario, the third rail mail. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any tips or comments, please use the comment form below. Thank you again. See you in the next video.